If you think about working out, VR is probably not the third thing that comes to your mind. But there are a lot of games where you can burn calories and they are beneficial for losing weight. If you read online, you can find awesome weight losing stories where people lost hundreds of pounds by playing VR games. So we are going to show you what you need to know and which games we think are the best for VR workouts. So let's start with the setup first. Basically, you can use any VR goggles like the HTC Vive, Windows Mixed Reality, but we personally prefer the Oculus Rift due to its low weight and the durability. One thing we also recommend is this VR cover that you see here.
This one is made out of leather, but the best ones for VR fitness are probably out of cotton, because you can just throw them into your washer and they protect your goggles from the sweat. If you want to lose weight effectively, you need to be able to move around. This requires a setup where the cable can be flexible and won't interfere with your workout routine. Here in the Fusion Arena, we use these expandable leashes where the cable can be extended if needed and falls right back afterwards. This improves the moving ability compared to a regular setup.
So there are actually a lot of games that can be used for VR fitness. We are going to show you our top 3 picks, which are kind of like our personal favorites. To compare the games with each other, we are going to wear these heart rate monitors and we can see how much calories we burned and how our pulse was.
So I'm using myself as the test subject. I have a relatively low resting pulse of around 50 because I do a lot of sports. I'm gonna test Beat Saber, Creed and Box VR for 10 minutes on an advanced difficulty. So the first game is Beat Saber, and it's actually one of the most popular games for VR. The main task is to slice the blocks to the beat of the song, and you're holding a blue lightsaber and a red lightsaber for the blue and the red blocks. You also need to slice them in the direction which the arrow is pointing to. This game makes a lot of fun and there's actually plenty of songs which you can choose from. In the 10-minute run, I had an average pulse of 94 and burned about 48 calories. That's okay, but I think we can do better than that. The next game we are going to look at is Box VR. The game is an actual fitness game and has a large selection of workouts. They contain mostly of different kind of boxing techniques. You have to hit the bottles with the right punches and move your head to the incoming objects. I had a lot of fun playing it and it actually felt like I was working out. My heart rate monitor showed similar results with an average pulse of 114 and 103 burned calories. The third game is also a boxing game which is named after the movie Creed. Of course, like in the movie, you're going to fight in a boxing ring. You can choose various virtual opponents with different skills. You can punch, dodge, move, just like in a real fight. It makes a lot of fun playing this game and it motivates you to go harder since you want to beat your opponent. I personally felt like this is one of the most exhausting VR games I ever played. My average pulse was up to 123 and I burned around 114 calories. So, let's sum this up. This comparison might not be 100% fair since you can still change the difficulty and the results can be very different for different kind of persons. In my case, Creed was the most and Beat Saber the least exhausting game. In the end, I would recommend you to try out these games yourself and see which one you like the best.
So, I hope you liked the video and you got some insights about VR fitness. And who knows, maybe you will have an awesome VR fitness transformation. As always, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content, and if you got any recommendations for future topics, just post them down in the comments, and yeah, maybe your recommendation will be in the next video. Okay, see you guys next time.